I'm Brenda, and I'm the primary caregiver for my mom, Irene, who's 79 years old, has 5 children, 5 grandchildren, and a new great-grandbaby. And along with my brothers and sisters, we're trying to keep Mom safe. Mom is a complex patient. Like most folks her age, she's dealing with multiple chronic conditions, including COPD and congestive heart failure. These underlying conditions are hard enough to manage, but we have experienced a number of medication problems that have made the conditions worse.
More than half of all Americans have at least one chronic condition, and nearly 40% of individuals have 2 or more. These numbers increase considerably for those over the age of 65. Nearly 30% of adults in the U.S. take 5 or more medications, a number that increases with age. Between 50 and 75% of patients do not take medications as prescribed. Spending on prescription drugs exceeds $300 billion per year. Related adverse events, illness, and death resulting from non-optimized medication therapy exceeds $528 billion annually. For every dollar we spend on medications, we spend at least $1.50 addressing medication misadventures. Brenda's mother's story and these statistics are familiar to many Americans who are managing multiple medications and dealing with an increasingly complex healthcare system. Today, pharmacists working across a wide range of healthcare settings are uniquely positioned to help patients and their healthcare providers ensure that their medications are safe and effective. In addition to getting patients the medication they need, pharmacists working in the community pharmacy setting also help with chronic disease state management by taking blood pressures, measuring blood sugar, advising on drug regimens, and helping patients work toward goals that will improve their overall health. Pharmacists can also administer vaccines to help address public health needs. In North Carolina, pharmacists can administer 6 different vaccines, including annual flu shots. But not all pharmacists work in community pharmacies. Pharmacists also work in outpatient primary care clinics, where they collaborate with physicians and other healthcare professionals to optimize patient medications. Hospital pharmacists, working behind the scenes as well as at the patient's bedside, ensure that the right drug in the right dose gets to the right patient at the right time. Pharmacists work in managed care settings with health plans, employers, and healthcare professionals coordinating access to medications and balancing the delivery of high-quality drug therapy management while minimizing drug expense. Meanwhile, pharmaceutical and biotech industry pharmacists conduct drug development research, commercialize new products, and work in marketing and sales. They also play a critical role in the regulatory approval process for new medications. And they work on healthcare policy and medical affairs to communicate scientific data to a range of key stakeholders. Pharmacists also work with regulatory and governmental agencies, including the FDA, to make sure drugs meet regulations and requirements before being introduced onto the market. Pharmacists work in many other settings, including academia, nuclear pharmacy, home health, and so much more. At the UNC Eshelman School of Pharmacy, we take great pride in educating and training pharmacy leaders who can fill these diverse roles. With rising healthcare costs, the emergence of new technologies and direct mail delivery, and a push to provide higher quality, cost-effective care for patients, our pharmacists are well positioned to assume increasing responsibility for patient care. And with the evolving healthcare landscape, career opportunities for pharmacists will continue to evolve and grow in the future. We are the UNC Eshelman School of Pharmacy, and we are advancing medicine for life.